Hello guys, welcome to In 5 Minutes. The next problem in classic problem of synchronization is dining philosopher problem. Dining philosopher is a quite weird name, but yes, it does require synchronization. Let's understand, or rather, let's show you what we are trying to imagine. There are n number of philosophers, to be very precise in this case, 5 philosophers. They are sitting on a table talking to each other, chit chatting, and each of them are having noodles. Here, we need to understand two things. Number one, the noodles plays role of entity, which each of them, noodles plays role of entity, which each of them wants to access. And their chopstick or forks are example of the resources which they require to access that entity. Now let's try to understand why synchronization in this is needed. We have 5 people sitting with their food. They need 2 chopsticks to eat. Now let's count the number of chopsticks between 5 people. We have number 1, we have number 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there is only a single chopstick for each user. But as we have clearly said, we require 2 chopsticks. So the problem over here, why this is synchronization, is because each one of them would be picking up chopstick of one assigned to itself and second assigned to the next in a clockwise manner. That means if this is philosopher 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, the one will use its own chopstick and also take second's chopstick for eating noodles. At the same time, when it comes to 2 will also use its own chopstick and also use third's chopstick for eating. Nevertheless, the third one is also going to do the same. That means it is going to take its own chopstick along with the fourth chopstick, and this will go on in a clockwise manner. Now, the simple question would remain how this is going to be possible. This is going to be possible, and this is a synchronization issue on basis of one simple fact. That is, each person is not going to eat at the same time. They would work in 2 modes. Number 1, they would either eat. Number 2, they will either talk. So it remains in or scenario. Either they will eat or they will talk. So this requires synchronization. This means, in a layman's language, when one is eating, definitely 2 should not. That means when one is eating, second should talk, or if not talk, at least listen to somebody who is talking. Similar happens between 2, 3, 4 and 5.